Hi guys, it is very late at night and it is Christmas Day. So happy politically correct holiday slash Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Hi. I was not going to film a video and then I was like, oh crud, it's been 10 years. 10 years since my first YouTube video. This year has been the lowest number of videos I have ever produced on this channel in a year. I have produced 2 videos since last Christmas. But it's been a big year. And it feels like a big year where like I can physically cook all the things that have happened, and yet I don't feel like I've had a like successful year. I don't feel like I've done very well this year, even though when you think of objectives, like they are big objectives. But in terms of the feeling associated with it, I don't know whether or not it's just getting older or that just that it's never enough feeling that you get as you progress older, particularly around the holidays when you're meeting up with friends and family and they go, everyone's getting, I'm in the generation now where everyone's getting married and everyone's having babies. So even the things I've achieved, I'm like, it's not enough. But this year has been a big year. I have got a promotion at work. So that's good, which means that I've been exhausted at work for a very long time. I still feel like I'm learning the ropes. And I got promoted with no one replacing my previous position. So I spent about 6 months of this year doing both my old job and my new job and trying to survive and trying to like get through the post-COVID era and doing all the normal things that would normally happen. This has been a busy year while I'm learning the new job and doing my old job still. So it's been a tricky year. It's not been bad per se. I just felt exhausted all year. Well, not all year, since June. And then I also bought my house, which is again something that I feel like I should be super excited for because I've been saving up for so long to get to this place. And then I felt like, well, once I just get this done, I'll feel excited and I'll be able to relax. And once I get this done, I'll feel excited and I'll be able to relax. And that list just never gets smaller. And I think that's just adulting. I think that might just be adulting. But it's pretty cool that I have a homeowner. I am a homeowner. I'm on the housing market, and I got in hopefully before everything crashes and burns. And like it's one of those weird things because part of the problems with the house I love. There's a lot of things associated with the house that are problems that I really enjoy. The fact that they are puzzles that I'll have to work out and I'll have to learn how to do certain decorating things, and I can some things are so broken and busted that I really can put my stamp on it, and anything that I do to it, it only increases the market value. Like if there was a couple of other places I looked at which were so pristine and so beautiful that nothing that I could have done would have improved the value. The only thing I could have done is live in it and hope that I didn't break anything. While the house that I own is very much in need of a lot of work, but every penny that I put into it, hopefully it makes it nicer for me to live in and hopefully increases its value in the long run. So that's awesome. I also turned 30, the big 30. So that's it doesn't feel like anything. It feels like I really didn't do anything, but also feels kind of important. And I also finally ticked off Ireland as one of my bucket lists. So I've got very few bucket list destinations left on my. I keep on looking because I'm not used to filming on my phone. I keep on not looking at the lens, but there we go. I also need to go to the optician at some point because I swear I'm getting a squint. So I'm sorry if I'm super duper cross-eyed. But there we go. I also reached 700 followers on Twitch, which was like a surprise. I've been stuck at 600 for a very long time, and I just noticed that like last week. So yeah, a lot of like big things that don't feel like big things, and a lot of things that I feel like I should be excited for, and I don't know whether or not it's just been a long stressful year and post-COVID, so I'm not really feeling the joy, or whether or not it's just been adulting. Maybe this is just adulting. I'm just gonna rest my phone for a minute because my hand's cramping up. I am in my childhood bedroom again for Christmas, but it is, well, it's half a mess and half barren in here. So that's why I'm filming against my bedroom door because it's like nothing that is mine is here now. It is my old bed, but like I don't even have my own mattress anymore. not mattress, don't even have my own duvets anymore. I don't have my own curtains. Like, this room is just a beige empty space now, basically, which is very strange, but not very aesthetic pleasing. But yeah, that's the life update. So in terms of things for next year, I don't really have any plans for YouTube. It's such a competitive, kind of unappealing space. It's very hard to think of any content that would be worth putting up on YouTube, particularly when most people want to hang out on Twitch, and Twitch is more my style and more my flow, and I can do it to my own pace. And I don't know, I really like, how long has it been in me saying, just raise up the light so I don't have so many bags under my eyes. How long has it been me saying on YouTube, I don't know what I'm doing here? It's literally been about 3 years of like, I don't know what to do here. So if I happen to produce something for YouTube, yay, but I will probably be continuing to do most of my stuff on Twitch, which is just a really lovely environment and wonderful peeps, and I get to organise my time around something that overall makes me feel more productive. And yeah, I think I'll probably be doing some updates to Twitch. I feel like I've been neglecting everything recently, but I think the metaphor I've been using for this year, particularly with work, but it kind of also feeds into my Twitch and my house stuff, is I feel like I have been not drowning for like 5 months straight. Like, all I've been doing is out in open water, like Galadriel, with that really random, will jump off the boat in the middle of nowhere plot point. I have just been out in an open ocean, just not drowning. That has been my mission, just staying above water. And since we got some new hires at work in the last 4 weeks, I can see land. And since I managed to get a few things done with my house and we're out of the really cold snap we had for about a week, I can see land. Like, I'm not there yet. I'm not able to actually get on shore and start making a thing, but I can see a destination on the horizon. And so I'm hoping that come January, more because it just happens to sync up with things than it being just a New Year thing, but from January, hopefully I can actually start building myself and stuff back up. I really, really hope to go back into D&D next year. I've missed the voting for this block, but I'm hoping with new hires in, I can actually reliably get my Wednesdays off, which I think will be great for my mental health and just my social life in general, and my creativity and all of the other things. So I'm really, really hoping to do that in the new year. That is one of my big, big goals for 2023, is to go back to D&D. Hopefully I can get my house functional. It'll be really nice if I can get to, by this time at Christmas next year, I can have a working boiler, an oven, working plumbing, maybe have sorted out my windows and my back door, and maybe have either overhauled the kitchen or overhauled the bathroom, depending on how much money I have at that point. And then there's a lot of work projects that I also want to get fixed, but I'm not going to talk about that because work's boring. I have no real Twitch goals. I feel like one of the things I like about Twitch is I can work it to my own pace and I can do it as I want, and it's kind of like words on the wind. So I have no Twitch goals and I don't want to make Twitch goals. It took me a long time to get to 600 followers. I'm very surprised I made it to 700 this year, I'll be entirely honest. If I were to make it to 1,000 followers, that's great, but I try not to think in terms of numbers on Twitch, because I think the more structured that I make that aspect of social media interaction, the less fun it is. But maybe I'll do some more stuff on Instagram. I'm thinking of maybe transferring some of my old Twitter memories onto Instagram. I know Instagram and Meta are problematic, but oh boy, is Twitter terrifying. But there's some stuff from like years ago, like old D&D games that I tweeted about, and old pictures and stuff that I don't want to necessarily lose. So I might at some point, as a mini project in January, transfer all of my Twitter stuff to Instagram and then delete Twitter, because I haven't used it in years. But that's again a small project which will either help or it won't in the future. So yeah, that's everything at the moment. Sorry, the lighting is abysmal. I've literally got a lamp balanced on my knee to try and make the lighting Is it a bit of lighting? I don't know. It is, I think, 2 a.m. right now. I snuggled up, had a nap, and then was like, oh, it's Christmas. I should film a video. So it's a very cute lamp that my mum has loaned me because my bedroom has nothing. My bedroom has literally got a bed and an empty bookcase, and that's it. I only have one light fixture, like one lampshade in here. So yeah. Yeah, this is my weird. I still feel like I'm living out boxes, yet I still feel like everything's in my new house. But yeah, it's been a weird year, and I know that we've come out of a period of international trauma, so I'm not going to hold myself too bad for not feeling successful despite having done a lot this year. But I'm really hoping next year I can really start to, going with the drowning metaphor, really start to build up my settlement on my little island and actually put down roots and actually feel like I'm making progress other than just swimming blindly. I feel like I am. I can see shore, but I'm not there yet. So I'm hoping that will happen. Anyway, thank you all for being around for 10 years on YouTube and nearly as long on Twitch. I feel like it's been 9 years on Twitch. I can trace back my videos to when I first started streaming. And it was only about a year after I started doing YouTube that I started on Twitch. So I've been here a while. And I'm a lot more natural. If I go back to those old school videos, I was very like, I'm going to talk from my teeth. And now I'm just like, me. This is me at 2 a.m. I fell asleep fully dressed because that's what I do. Anyway, yeah. I hope you guys had a good year. Let me know if you guys want to see anything on this channel, on Twitch, or whatever. I hope you guys had a good year. I hope you guys have a good Christmas. And this video was going to be like a minute and a half, and now it's 12 minutes long, so I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being good folks, and yeah. See you on Twitch and into next year. I'm going to put down the lamp in order to turn off my phone, okay? Right. Bye, guys.